Rise and shine, Value Farm family. Welcome back to another episode of The Farm. My name is Tina. I am the director of Value Farm. Yes, we are so happy to have you back at The Farm. Please consider subscribing and also turn your notification bells on. And of course, to all our returning subscribers, you guys are gems. Thank you so much for coming back always to watch our videos. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. Well, today we are going to be talking about our piglets, how we are weaning them, how we are feeding them, different ages and all that. And I have our new members, of course this is their first time to appear here, who are definitely going to also educate us, teach us more about how they are weaning, how their strategy is about weaning these piglets of different ages, what they are feeding and everything you want to know about weaning piglets. And of course, if you are a new farmer or an aspiring farmer, guys, this video is for you. So let's go and see how we do it. Come along. You're most welcome, Madam Agnes. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Tina, thank you. And how are you?
I'm all right. I know it is your first time to appear here.
It's my second, actually.
Your second time, but you didn't do a proper video. We just introduced you to the channel.
Yes.
But you're most welcome.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself to the viewers who are watching you for the very first time.
I'm called Agnes Uwera, and I'm so happy to be at Value Farm, and I hope you continue watching our future videos so you can also have a farm similar to this one.
Similar to this one.
Yeah.
So, Madam Agnes, what we are going to discuss today is about weaning. We are going to teach them how we've weaned our pigs of different ages and also what we are feeding them on, how we are going about the whole weaning process. Hope you're okay with that today.
I am.
Yes.
Let's go to the section.
Weaned. Do we have to say anything about this one?
Now, this one's already weaned. As you can see, we'll be moving them tomorrow actually to a bigger space to join them with another group.
Another group?
Yes, that is approximately the same size,
same
age and size with them.
Okay.
So they'll be in a bigger space to... First of all, when you wean your pigs, another important thing you should always remember, the feeding space should be enough. I don't know if you can have a look at this one. If the feeding space is not enough, that's when they fight for food. You'll find some are growing more than the others. But there's still a solution for that, as we'll see.
All right. So let's go to the other section so that we can see the other newly weaned pigs.
But because the thing is, we need to start giving them green.
Green what?
Like grass, silage. That's why they need to chew on something. That's why we need the brand, something to chew on, not to lick.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Prosper.
So guys, we are moving to our weaned pigs. What is this box?
Can you help me with it? Thank you. So these are piglets that we actually weaned.
Okay.
As you can see, they're different in size. I don't know if you can capture them. Some are like the one up there is really it's the smallest.
So, yes, they're different sizes.
So our feeding plan for these weaned pigs, as you can see, since one is too small, meaning even when it was with the mother, it wasn't feeding enough. We're actually bottle feeding it.
Okay. The little one.
Yeah.
The problem is you can't get. Can you have a dog?
We can get it actually. And actually even you can feed it if you want. Because it's supposed to be taking another set.
The whole process of weaning these piglets. What age should you wean a piglet so that we can definitely, maybe someone who is also going to start their farm or is a beginner, how should someone really know that they are going to wean their piglets?
If you're doing it for the first time, I'd recommend you wean at 1 month.
Okay.
But if you've already done it, you can do it at 3 weeks.
At 3 weeks.
If it's a production farm and your intention is to have more pigs, more piglets on the farm, and to increase your profits, it's better you wean at 3 weeks so you can have the soa being prepared for mating for the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
So that means your production at the end of the year will be much greater. But if you're doing it for the first time, you should win at a month. Because they're much bigger, like you can see. You won't worry about bottle feeding or anything. Where we're actually bottle feeding this, because these were 11.
Were 11 of them. And this was the little.
The little ones.
The little one, yeah.
So you try and give it more feeds more than the others. So still, even if we are in our feeds, if you can see, now crayfish, we are also putting milk for these other ones. We're giving
so
these ones milk.
The milk there.
Yeah, at time, because it's the first time they're trying it. If you give them on a cup, you try to feed them, they may not take it, or they may. Some may and some will not. But if you want them to grow the same size, it's better you put your milk.
Some milk there.
So they'll definitely eat the food at some point, and the milk is already in it.
Okay.
Prosper, what did we put in our milk?
Put an egg.
Okay, so what did you put exactly?
Sorry?
What did you put there exactly? Do you measure the milk?
Yes, we did.
The milk and the egg as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what are the
egg
measurements?
in 1 liter.
In 1 liter of milk.
And, and the importance of an egg is to strengthen the immunity of the piglets.
Okay.
And again to guard them against diarrhea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because what happens when you just wean them, like even in a child, any animal, any mammal, diarrhea might come. Changing of food, even adults. So with pigs, it's even worse that if they get diarrhea, you're going to have some losses. So to do that, start with the eggs.
That was even one of the questions from one of you. Someone asked there, like, whenever they wean their pigs, they get diarrhea immediately, and she has really lost lots of them. So I think that is the reason as to why change of diet and everything. So
mostly it's the diet.
The diet.
Remember, they're used to their mom, they're feeding. And you know when you're feeding from your mother, I'm calling my mother, when you're feeding from the pig,
Yes.
the cholesterol you're getting, the food does not have the same amount with the milk.
Okay.
So that's why we use cow milk. You can get it anywhere. Cow milk, and add the egg in it.
What about the goat milk?
If you have it at your farm, well and good. You can also use that. But at our farm, we're using cow.
What about if someone wants to use the packaged milk?
It's still okay, but yes, the processed milk. But don't buy from these guys of the bicycle. Okay. Just buy the processed one from the company. Because we don't know what the people of the bicycle are putting. Unless you have like a kraal near you, you could buy that.
Okay. So how often do you feed the piglets with the milk?
The one of the milk, the smaller one, we're giving it like 3 times a day.
3 times a day?
Yes. So we'll give it lunchtime, give it supper, breakfast.
And there are is there a quantity that you need to be fed at least per day?
Yes.
It has to finish.
Yes.
This one. How many meals are this one?
These are 9 ounces. Okay. So in the morning it will take, you can even actually feel its belly to see if it's full. When it's full, you stop.
You stop, it's like a baby.
Yes.
Wow. This is interesting.
Noticing.
You take note of those things, like you touch the belly. Maybe you want to touch and see how you can touch.
It's full.
You get it? It's full, eh? So you shouldn't overgive it.
Yeah, I shouldn't give it.
And because it's also learning to take the feeds.
Take the crib feed.
We also have another section here that we also weaned.
Okay.
These were many. On their mother, there were 11, and these were few. These were 5. That's the difference in the size.
On the sizes.
Because these ones were feeding more because they were fewer.
That is so true. I can even see the size.
You see, eh?
Yeah, they're quite bigger.
These are bigger because they were few. These ones were many. This one's the smallest is the one above.
The other one there.
But you can see it's not really small.
It's not that small.
Because this one, the pig had few piglets. It had 5. So these ones we're not bottle feeding any, but we're still giving them milk.
Okay.
And we're still also giving them the egg.
The egg as well.
But this you can get at the farm easily. If you have chicken, you can just take off 1 egg for them.
1 egg for them, then you mix in.
Yes, in a liter of milk.
Wow. That is so interesting. What I also wanted to know about the quantities for the crib feeds. Do you measure actually the quantities for the crib feeds per day?
Yes, we do.
So that you can maybe also explain to them as well.
Before you wean your piglets, when they're still with their mother,
yes,
you start to give them the crib feed to learn how to eat it when they're still there. So in that process, they'll also eat the other feeds that the mother is eating.
Okay.
So by the time they come here, they already know the food.
Already know that
the food has already been introduced in their bodies and in their system. So with these ones, since they're 5, we started them on 1 kilogram.
1 kilogram per day.
Very soon we are stopping it.
And very soon we are going to stop
Cannot go
it.
for a week.
They're supposed to only have the krill feed for a period of a week.
Oh,
Yeah, so now they can start eating the normal food.
the normal brand.
Yes, because they'll even grow much faster.
Actually.
And even you reduce costs at the farm.
That is so true. Because krill feeds are not cheap.
Exactly. That's why you give it for a very short period.
Very short
You're supposed to
period.
actually give it for 2 weeks.
2 weeks
1 week with
maximum.
the mother, 1 week with when they're
On their
alone.
own. Okay.
Then you stop and give them the, because when they're with their mother, they're also eating the food the mother is eating. They're also eating their food their mother is also what? Eating.
Eating. Okay. Wow. So you said 1 kg per day, or
We started them with 1 kg in the morning. But as you can see,
Depending on the number.
Or even depending
Some are
on the
11,
number.
Some are 5, some are 4.
Okay.
but by evening, this food won't be inside here.
So do you have to calculate like per piglet should consume at least an estimate of? a
No, we
certain
don't really
amount?
calculate per piglet because they have different sizes. Their sizes are different, so you first give them a chance.
Yes.
So by the time we are separating them to the bigger pen,
Yes.
that's when we know this is what this piglet is going to consume. Because when they're young, we tend to leave them
Okay.
to eat as much as they
As
can.
much as they can.
But when they're older, we restrict what they're eating because there they can eat anything,
Anything.
and any amount. And because when we're at a farm like ours, at Value Farm, we're looking at productivity at our farm, reducing costs, cutting on the cost. So that is the reason why only the piglets will only have the krill feed
The
for
krill
only
feeds
1 week and move on to the other feeds.
Okay. So do you also measure the weights, their weights?
Yeah.
As well.
Yes. That's why we didn't do it. We thought we'd do it with you. So I think we'll do it the next
Next time.
video.
Most farmers out there are saying that they have an issue of pneumonia. How do farmers maybe prevent pneumonia from,
It's
affecting
open.
their-
Okay, like let me give you an example. I think 3 days ago, we had a pig that was delivering late in the night.
late in the evening?
Yes. In that situation, if we hadn't taken care, our piglets would have got pneumonia. What did we do? The first thing, we were helping our pig deliver. It didn't deliver on its own. So when it would deliver, we would remove it and put the piglet in a box. Cover the box. You're supposed to leave where it will breathe from. So when we had like 3, we would remove them, help them feed, put them back in the box. We did this for the first hour. When they were all out, we kept doing that like up to 2 o'clock in the night.
Wow.
But if you're a farmer and you're lucky to have power, you just put your power source lower
To keep them warm.
to keep them warm. And if you're a farm like ours, where we have this at our base,
Yes.
the sawdust, and you don't want burns, what you do, you get bricks. We'll do this in a video, and
Okay.
then you can see
And
you.
we demonstrate to you
Yes,
guys.
we demonstrate to you. You get bricks. If you know the local way of cooking in the village, the 3
Yes,
stones.
how you put the 3 stones together.
There's a protective way we do it with also wood, and we put a pot inside.
Oh, like how you do like for the poultry.
Yes, but this one there's protection which we'll do because the pig could hit it. You don't know what is going to happen.
sure.
For pneumonia, the basic you look at is your heating system. Because first of all, you need, of course, enough light and all this wind coming
Yes.
in. But then with pneumonia heating, when the piglets are young, try to warm them. You could use a box, what we use, or you could even use a cloth. What works for you or what is easy for you to get.
And not for them to suffocate as well.
Exactly. The boxes are even, like if you can see them, those are the boxes we use doing
That we use
delivery.
delivery time.
Yes.
What do you talk about like the crates? Like people who use the crates?
Crates are also there, but remember the crates also for weaning. That's also okay depending on your space.
Okay.
People use crates because of space, but
Because
for
of-
us, we are lucky.
We have enough space.
We have more than
The
enough
pens are
space.
really spaced enough.
And clean, I think they can
Yeah,
see
that
that.
is so true.
Yeah, for us, we have
By
enough
the way,
what?
well done. The pens look so amazing. They're really so clean.
Thank you.
You're really doing an amazing job, which is really so nice. I really appreciate that, Madam Agnes.
Thank you.
Prosper is also going to explain to us, of course, what is the major cause of diarrhea in piglets.
All right. When piglets are still with their mom, they are taking more of the liquid food from their mom. Of course, they are breastfeeding. So when you wean them, they get to that environment they are not used of. New feeds, new place of stay. So usually they get attacked by diarrhea. And then it's not a big challenge to treat diarrhea, because instead of waiting for the time to treat diarrhea, try giving them an egg.
Okay. So an egg is also one of the things that you can prevent diarrhea.
It prevents it, then it even strengthens the immunity of the piglet.
Okay.
So if it gets past that, if you cannot control it, then you'll be looking for the drugs, usually with S-dime tablets, a lot of things that you can use. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Prosper. What about, do you guys put in lime for strengthening their bones?
In the feeds.
In the feeds as well. In the crib feeds after weaning.
The crib feed comes already made.
With everything.
If you look at their composition,
yes.
We only do our mixing for the big pigs where we add the lime. Okay. But then the ones you buy comes with
everything. So there's no need. What you only put there is milk.
Yeah. Yes. But the milk is just for 1, 2, or 3 days. When you see they are much better,
that is it.
You stop, because it's only for a week that they should even be eating that food.
Okay. So what is the other, maybe for someone who cannot afford crib feeds, what do you think you would what is an option for the piglets, for the weaned piglets?
So like someone who cannot afford crib feeds, one, you want your pigs to grow, to be healthy and also to be big enough.
Sure.
The first thing you add in the feed is what? Mukeni, Prosper, not so? Silverfish.
Silverfish, yeah.
Cotton. It's actually very important that you're mixing yourself than buying already mixed. Because at times with the already mixed, you're not sure of the percentage, the composition. There could be just a market strategy, but something you're mixing yourself is the best.
But I really love the fact that most of our pigs are already weaned, apart from how many new piglets we have so far?
The ones we only have that one that has 7 that just delivered recently. Then we have one that is there, it has 5.
5 of them.
Then we have another in the middle, it has 10.
10, yeah.
Yes, those are the ones we still have there. Then these others are waiting for mating.
Okay.
Which are just 3. Then we have 4 in this section,
Then
which we're about to deliver.
Anytime.
Yeah.
They should come and record when it's delivering very soon.
Oh my God. I wish I'm here when they're delivering so that I can also record
very soon.
But we really appreciate you guys for everything that you're really doing. Everything is also improving. At least there's a difference from the time you guys came here as well. First of all, the cleanliness, it has gone up. I think having a lady on the farm. Yes, I'm talking out of experience. And everything is becoming more cleaner. But I appreciate you guys for everything, for weaning. The pigs are looking amazing, especially the Hampshire, the black and white. They look amazing. They're growing so big. And of course, we are also buying more feeds. And we shall also give you how we are mixing the new feeds, the new formula that we are definitely giving to the sows, to the gilts, and also the piglets as well. That is also coming. What advice would you give to a farmer out there, especially the beginners who have farms, who want to start piggery?
Start small.
Okay.
And see where you're going wrong in the beginning. Instead of buying 20 and you don't know how to do it.
Yes.
Start with 1. Then when you go right, increase the number.
Increase the number.
Yes.
Remember, it's a whole learning process. What I always tell them is piggery is something that you learn on job.
Exactly. Every day you learn something new.
There's always something new that you learn. And of course, as long as you do your research, guys, you'll definitely prosper in piggery.
But even as long as they keep watching these videos, they don't need any more research. It's going to be here for them. From the feeds, from the treatment, it will all be here.
Wow.
Because every week they'll see a new video on something.
Something new.
Yeah. They just have to comment on what they really want the most. Then maybe we could talk about that.
Okay. That is amazing. Prosper, you had something to say.
Yeah, and then start it because you love it. Money will come later.
Exactly.
Yeah. Care for your animal and then money will care for you.
Don't look at the pig as money when you've just got it.
Yeah, just love your animals.
Yes.
And everything will be fine.
And invest in the small things that you see us doing and you think we're wasting our time. Invest in feeding bottles, invest in eggs, in milk. Don't think we're doing just for doing.
For luxury.
Oh, we're doing it just to help our pigs get to the size we want. You saw some are really small. But with this, you come and see the size will later get to where we want it to be.
Exactly.
And even, you know, during weaning, many people lose pigs. Some of them die.
Why?
One, like I told you, they're fighting to feed. So you need to watch them closely. See, this one is feeding, this one is not. If it's failing to feed, what can I do for this piglet?
For it. Okay.
So that's why I say, like, you see, that one is failing to feed.
feed.
We are bottle feeding
it.
You get. So these are things you do, not because you're wasting time, but because you love what you're actually doing.
And you want, of course. Also, I know you don't have to think about money immediately, but no.
In the long run,
what are you going to get?
Because it's all about the productivity. How much can you get out of it at the end of the day? But don't look at what you're putting in the beginning. Just wait to get it in a week. No.
Wow. That is so interesting. Guys, I hope you've really learned something from this video. And of course, more is yet to come. We have the whole team here. And it's not only piggery, guys. We are definitely going to show you the goats, the rabbits, the poultry, and everything that we have at the farm. And also the cultivation that we are doing, what we are trying to change as well. Remember, guys, we learn from you. You learn from us as well. In case you see that maybe there's something that we can also do here, or you want to correct us as well, please don't get scared to leave your comments down below. This is a whole learning process. We learn from you guys and you learn from us. That is how it is. And of course, we're here to grow together as a team. This is our farm together with you guys. Yes, that is what I have for today. But in case you have any inquiries as well, leave your comments so that next time when we come, we shall definitely come and also discuss, as Agnes has said, the topics that you wanted us to maybe cover for you. We shall also do that next time. But I appreciate you guys so much. Yes. Well, guys, that's what we had for you today. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and also like the video. Leave your comments down below what you think about the video as well. And also, yes, share with all your friends and family. Till next time. Bye-bye.